Guys, how you all doing? This is NK the Smart View. Now let's get on to today's gameplay. For now, let me quickly analyze, then we talk as we proceed. Let me quickly analyze. Alright, 2-5-20, 2-5 and a 20. I'll be playing 3 balls from this session. So 3 balls not to come. Now, this particular strategy, I talked about it, that was 2 weeks back. How it works is simple. Firstly, from your color, you make analysis. You remove a color, which I'll be taking away the color green now. Once I'm done, so we've won this out, all I have to do now is to simply restake it. This is called my lucky numbers. Now, this particular number, 2-5-20, I'll keep on playing with these exact numbers for a limited period of time till it expires, and either 2, 5 or 20 comes in. I will then change the color totally or the number. Now, this is how the system works. Very simple. Those who have the strategy is who will get it. I only make use of 3 criteria. First one is to eliminate a color, either color red, blue or green, which at this stage I've eliminated the color green. Second is from the color red and blue, I will pick out a particular color that I will start staking on my rainbow, on my BETZERO, I mean 3 balls not to come on to 1.45. Then thirdly, if any of this number fails, I will either change the number only or the entire color to a different color, which will be the color red. So 2/2 now, we've won out the second game. I will keep on restaking. Now, these particular numbers, I call them my lucky numbers. That is because there is something called the hot and cold period in the game of Onaija. If you can exploit that, then long term you can make profit from the gameplay. Why I'm actually saying that is that I will show you something now on statistics BETZERO. So my 3 numbers are 2-5-20. Statistics BETZERO. Now look at this max win streak on the BETZERO. It talks about the amount of times that a particular number, in this case, if it's the case of color, a number has not appeared. 2 has not appeared for 32 times. We have what? The number 5 and the number 20. So we had what? 3 blue come here. Neither 2, 5 nor 20 was present. So 3/3, we've won that. Place your bet. As I stated, these are my lucky numbers. I will keep up with the number 2-5-20. If any of this number fails, I then have to check and reanalyze. And my reanalysis, there are only 2 things I will do. Either I change the entire color of blue into the next significant color, which is red, or I go in now to totally clear the gameplay if it has gotten to a period whereby it's the end. So that is it. So one major thing is, in this strategy, you need to know when to start and also when to stop, because there will be a time that also this gameplay, neither 2-5 nor 20 nor blue nor red will be working. At that period, I just have to stop my gameplay completely. So 2-5-20 has worked again. So 2-5-20 is the lucky color and lucky numbers, I mean, and I will keep on staking on them till it gets exhausted. So one major thing about this strategy is when to start, when to stop, when to convert from a color to another color, or simply you just change your number. So those are the only things to take note of, and this actually goes with analysis. So 2 max win streak here has a max win streak of 30. That means it was 30 draws that we saw to last. 5 was 20 draws ago. 20 was 26 draws ago. So none of them is actually that far, though it doesn't actually count that way. It doesn't count that way. 2-5-20. So we've won this once again. 2, 5 and 20. We are going to keep up with these particular numbers only till either one of them fails. It might be 2, it might be 5, it might be 20. In very less case scenario, a very unlikely case scenario, you can see like 2 failing them, but it barely happens. It barely happens. So the idea here is very simple. You keep on exploiting these particular 3 numbers, 2, 5 and 20, for as long as possible. For as long as possible. So that's it right about there. That's it right about there. We continue on the same numbers. Now the draw is about to take place. Let's watch out. 2-5-20. We are not expecting any of that. So number 2 came out now. All I have to do is to go back to my gameplay. All right, a second on this. Now we are not changing from the 2 5 nor 20. All we are doing is to remove only number 2 and replace it. So once you do that, you go in for your recovery. Now this recovery pattern, if you are not a noob in the game of Nigeria, you know what we call the martingale staking pattern. The martingale staking. And one thing I like about this system is the fact that the martingale is very, very precise, as quick as possible. As quick as possible. So let's go in for it now. So 2 5 okay, 5 20 23. We want this on one go. According to the martingale should stretch as high as 4, but never have I even seen up to a 3, not even for once. Majority of the time, that particular number will clear out, and that is just it. You keep up with a smooth gameplay for the next of the season. Now 5 20 and 23. Let's check out the number 5. What is his max win streak? So 23. So for 23 draws, it has been not that great. Okay, so this is it. So 23 draws is what in the last 100 draws it has actually what gone without comment. So that's a good amount of period. That's a good amount of period. Number 5 is having the worst with 41. So 5 20 23, we got 4 numbers appearing, but neither of my lucky numbers were available. Now let's check out the last drawn to see what is currently ongoing. So 5 20 23. 5 was last drawn 24 draws ago. Now it is correlating with his maximum in the last 100 draws. So 24 to 24. 20 was last drawn 8 draws ago. That means we went into it at a very early stage. At a very early stage. 8 draws ago, and what? 26 is the max draw in the last 100 draws. 5 20 23. So see where last 20 was drawn, I did 46 from the below. 461 5846. So 5 20 and 23. So we still got this out. We keep up with it. We still got this out. Now let's check out the BETZERO 100 draws once again. 5 was last drawn 25 draws, and the max amount of time is now what correlated to 25. That means this draw in the last 100 draws is the current record is holding. 20 has a max draw of 9 and maximum of 26 in the last 100 draws. Now 23 I mean has 13 currently, and a max in the last 100 draw for 19. So that's it. So in the all time, what has it actually been? The number with the highest should be, I've seen 125. So that is number 2, having 125. So this is it now. 5 20 23. We want this once again. So for like 10 draws, or I believe, let's check this out. For like 10 draws or 9 draws, that should be around 10 draws now. We've only lost one in it, which was the draw 4 6 1 5 8 5 2, which had the number 2, which we started with number 2 5 and 20. After excluding the number 2 from draw 52, we have 53 54 55 56 all coming through. So this system is very simple. Like, one of the best part of it is the fact that once you choose those your numbers, that is it all. You play for an elongated period of time, 15 20 30 minutes if you are fast in getting into a gameplay. If you get into a gameplay at a very good time, you can play a particular set of number for an elongated period of time. Like 5 20 23 now is set.